All right, Jeff, I'm a bit confused on the three explanation. Are people willing to pay 35% more for a one-time sell of the subscription? Yes. Okay, let me explain. So let's say that first service, you have two different versions of pricing. You could say, hey, you can join my thing for $100 a month, or you can just pay month to month, one at a time, and there's no recurring component. So you just buy 1 month now, and if you like it, you can buy another month a la carte later. The buy rate, at least within the test that I ran, is about 35%. So if it was a one-off a la carte purchase for $135 versus a subscription, also just had this idea, you give people a trial month without a subscription in your free group for 35% higher than what they would join the subscription inside the paid group. Really an idea. Anyways, and you could just add them through the backdoor link and then you could remove them. You'd have to keep track of that, but it'd be a fun little thing that you could do. So the 35% is the price premium that you're able to charge to have a 50-50 split between sales if you have a la carte versus subscription for the exact same thing. It basically, does this recur or not? If it doesn't recur, it's a la carte, and people are willing to pay 35% more to have it not recur. Okay. The 10x difference between one-time and subscription is a completely different thing I'm talking about. That is separating out the consumable component of what you sell from the one-time consumption thing. So a course is not ongoing in terms of its value. The moment you consume the education, it is not valuable to you. Once you know how to do math, buying a course on doing more math is not valuable. The day before you know how to do math, incredibly valuable. The day after, value is zero. The problem that I believe that exists in most of the education space is that people try to sell recurring on things that have one-time value. And so by having the one-time purchase option, we can separate out, we can delineate how the value is being delivered to the prospect. So if someone has a course, that's one-time value. So charge one time for it. A community, calls, accountability, page roasts, whatever, things that you have that are consumable on a recurring basis, you charge for on a recurring basis. And oftentimes the value of that recurring thing is significantly less than the value of the one-time thing. And this is where people get tripped up, is they want to charge $10,000 for their one-time thing, and they just say, well, let's do it over a year. But the day after they consume the thing, they churn out because they already consumed it. And so I'd like people to stack the one-time, make it super valuable, and then price the membership what it really is valued at, which might be significantly less. And that's okay, because what you really want is something that people don't churn out of. And having people pay a big amount up front to identify with this new solution, shift from being a wantrepreneur to an entrepreneur, shifting from not wanting to lose weight to being insert the name of your charismatic hero, that identity shift comes with a big price tag, so you charge for that. And then the recurring is much smaller than people stick because they had this big sale that they associated the shift with. That's the idea. I would make sure that you do. I would recommend, if you want to stick with the big head long tail concept, I wouldn't do less than 5x price difference. So if it's $1,000, if you want it to really impact stick, I wouldn't have it be more than $200 a month. Okay, Jeff, hopefully that answered your question. Timothy Shucker. Maybe it's Skooker. I'm going to go with Shucker. Okay. I've noticed that without having a guarantee, we are having a much harder time converting on traffic. What guarantee do you think is stronger? I'm not even going to answer this question. Test it. I'm being dead. Like a lot of these questions you solve with testing. I don't know. I try shit and I'm like, that didn't work. Let's try this one. And you see which worked. And so for now, you can't do them in parallel. You have to do them in series. So it means you test for, a week with your one offer, and then you test the next week on the other offer. And that's it. But I will guarantee you that a guarantee will outconvert a no guarantee. Okay. And the reason, Tim, like I could make an educated guess, but it doesn't matter. Like your customer is going to know and they'll just tell you. And then you won't have to guess about it. You'll just know and you'll feel really good about it. So structure request. Is it possible to get affiliate commissions for members for our community and bring in new paying members? Yes, that is something that we are working on. Hey, hello, Mr. Alex. Hello, Mr. Pay. Do you know of anybody who has released the audiobook version of their book as a course component in Skool? I had the idea to combine the resources. I'm looking for examples. I think it's a great idea. I don't know anyone who's done it, but I mean, I will speak firsthand. The most downloaded episodes of my podcast are the audiobook. So use that, put that in your pipe and smoke it. So Christopher, hey, Alex, run a coaching mentorship that helps people start and grow scale buyback business. Okay. Buying and reselling phones and electronic for profit. Cool. Done 1 million profit from education business the last 4 years. Mostly did from YouTube, Facebook. Great. I'm transitioning over to Skool and bringing all my students in. Awesome. We charge $3,000 for 6 months of service and have a recurring subscription model on the back. Okay. At $97 a month, that includes our software. I'm wondering if I should switch to buying directly from people we help instead of helping them start the business. Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you have a way that they can eventually consolidate and become one kind of marketplace or go under one flag, that's going to be a much more valuable business. So I don't think you change the model. This is more of a business question than a school question, but it's close enough that I'll answer it. Always having a path where you can consolidate equity into a larger vehicle is going to be a good idea. And so So it's more complex for sure. But that's definitely like the long-term play. So yes, that is what I will say there. Okay. These are all roasts. Sharon, hello. Mr. Hormozi, thank you. I'm a guy from last week, bad spellings. Yeah. The question is, can you give someone one-time purchase ideas for a guy who makes websites and brings in leads? Okay, I just said them. Fantastic. Star got that one. Brandon Dewey. Okay. I have warm contacted 71 men from my contacts list. 12 guys have joined my community. Awesome. Conversion rate is 70%. Is that good or bad conversion? It's fire. I mean, in the book, I talk about 1%. So you're 17 times that. That's great. So like the thing is you talk to 71 people. You probably have like 300 friends on Facebook and 200 people follow on Instagram. And you've got 400 people in your phone from the lifetime of being a human being. You probably have 500 people you've emailed over your lifetime. Most people have more than 1,000 leads immediately available to them. As long as you don't let your fear of rejection, of being looked at as not cool, overshadow your desire to start a business, then you will be fine. Like the person who will beat you in business is the person who cares less about other people's opinions. Okay, James Johnson. I'll just give you another banger. Sometimes you have to care less about your friends than you do about your goals. Okay.
Listen, if we get 1 out of 2 paid communities to make money, most people don't have organic audiences. So we had to figure it out or no one would stay on Skool, but we have. And that's why we have tens of thousands of groups on Skool right now. And as much as I'd like to think people love me, people stay because they make money. And we'll show you exactly how they did it. And also, just to make sure you don't get stuck on any step, I answer questions every single week. And so now's the best time to get started. So if that sounds at all interesting, the best part is you can start a community of your own absolutely free. Worst case, start for free, you decide to quit, and then you can take all the training that other people charge thousands of dollars for with you for free. Best case, you take a zero risk move and build an online business that could change your life forever. And to be clear, I'm not asking you to decide yes or no today. I'm asking you to make an informed decision. That's it. And the only way you can do that is on the inside, not on the outside. So get inside and see if everything that we say is true and valuable to you. And if you get in and decide it's not for you, no sweat. But you can't truly make an informed decision right now for the same reason you don't buy a house without looking inside of it first, or test drive a car before buying it. So this is a guaranteed risk-free test drive. And the only reason you can make an offer that strong is because you're confident that what you have is the real deal. And I'm fairly confident that when you sign up by hitting the button below, you're getting exactly what you need to start your online business. So you might as well give it a shot. The only other guarantee is that if you don't take this shot, you'll stay right where you are right now. But if you take action, you could be the next one coming out to Vegas celebrating how quickly you built an online business with consistent monthly recurring revenue and driving away in a Cybertruck or with 100 grand in cash in your pocket. Pretty neat. So click the button below, join us in the Skool games. I take calls every Monday, hop on and be sure to let me know you're new. I'll see you on the other side.